Boom, day 72. We're at Blackburn Trail Center. As you can see, we just met Chasing Blazes again on their YouTube channel, Drizzle. I tell you what, we can take the cold, we can take the rain. What we don't like, Drizzle, is the cold drizzle. Day 72, April 28, we are dedicating it to getting rid of the cold drizzle with Drizzle. Let's do it. So we are at Bear's Den right now, as you can see. I'm not sure if you got the, man, it was a 40-minute episode yesterday, and I think I might have skipped a little tour here at Bear's Den. But we're so blessed here today to have on me, on my left, who is this right here?
I'm Glenn.
You're Glenn, and?
I'm Mary.
And Mary?
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't remember. It's Marie, I always say. It's Mary. Glenn, you know, we're having a wonderful conversation right now. You're giving me energy now. I actually feel pretty hyped to get out. We're talking about some good food here.
Does he drink coffee?
Oh, no. I'm naturally like this.
Hey. Red Bull.
So Glenn's learning right now. Is this guy, what is he on? I'm like, I don't know, man. This is natural, right? So the audience knows. But Glenn, he's run this Bear's Den for 10 years.
10 years.
And we're having some good times here talking. He's a chef, so he's talking about some good Vietnamese food. But so Glenn, you're running this hostel. You've been around for about a decade now. My viewing audience, some are experienced backpackers, some are. Do you have any advice for AT thru hikers, either specifically coming through this section or generally as a whole, because you've been in the business a long time? Any advice for any thru hikers at all in terms
Slow
of
and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah. And what did the guy say one time? And I was so cliche. It's all about the smiles, not the miles.
It's all about this. You know what that means?
That means happiest.
That means happiest known time. You got it. So happiest known time. So happiest known time. We just gave him a coaster. You know we only give coasters to super special people. Glenn, we are coming back to cook you a good meal.
We'll cook together.
We're gonna collaborate because
what challenge? I'm throwing down the gauntlet.
Oh, you know he's the new gourmet. I tell you what, when he brings up Ben Sale, you know there's pho and banh mi, which are typical.
Crispy, they're gonna.
Right, Ben Sale was very difficult to make. We could talk about that on the channel, but people out there, I know we got a few people that are eating Ben Sale. That's a tough one. He's a good chef. We're gonna catch him on our side. Thank you very much, class of 2023. Glenn, this is a wonderful place, Bear's Den. I mean, this is moving up. I can't really offend anyone right now, but this is a pretty cool hostel. We're gonna have to figure out what our favorite hostel is out there. Coach, we still believe in you. You got a shirt on the way, Coach, for happiest known time.
Get much use here.
Oh man. All right, we'll catch you in a bit. Thank you very much for being on camera.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, look at that. You know the skills are there. We just spoke to Glenn. We're living happiest known time. It is day 71, April 28. Let's see what the rest of the day has in store for Rental Unicorn. We're about to head out into some rain. You know, we don't melt. You know, we knew negative 10 degrees, wind chill. Look, we're going to update you on the injury. The frostbite is actually healing.
Suntan, look at that.
Look at that. All right. That is ground level of what we're about to go out into. I just got the lens wet on the ZV-1. We'll probably just use the action cam today as we run through rain and wind. I think we're gonna head to a shelter, headed to Harpers Ferry. The plan is there is no plan, but there's a little plan because we've got some resupply going. So let's see if we can get out here. Bear's Den, what a great time with Glenn and Mary. Let's do it. All right, as you can see, we got out. Just had a little difficulty setting up there. Looks like it might be just well, I got the ZV-1 in the plastic bag on my PD clip on my chest. I still pull it out in the rain. I mean, that thing went through the PCT. And I didn't have a bag on it. I'll let it just go through the mist. I beat the crap out of that thing. We have to do a review on that camera, but this DJI right now, it seems like this might be, if I can take a look down. Cool, you can see Unicorn up there. You know, she's rocking the shorts now because, you know, we're wet. She doesn't like to wear them because of sunburn, as you can see, a little bit of sun, and she's burnt crisp. PCT was a challenge that way. I wore pants the whole way, but AT, because of the cover and all, I mean, I wore shorts at -10 wind chill. You remember that 19 degrees? You can see that it almost fully healed up. I do not recommend doing that. That's just kind of the thing where I was able to delayer my top half in so many ways without stopping. It was so efficient. So I know personally now what my body can handle. I don't know where else I'm going to take advantage of that. Hopefully not again in the near future, but it was fun. And right now, as you hear it really coming down, I wanted to talk about the challenges. Like, we did the roller coaster, kind of made jokes on last episode, like, hey,
we're still on the roller coaster for about 4 more miles.
Yeah, the whole AT is a roller coaster, but I tell you what, it bites you in the butt at the end. That's why they named it the roller coasters. And I think the reason why they named it is it's almost themed. So I guess you can make a joke and say the whole AT is a roller coaster because it's all up and down, which is what I did. But it changes theme. Like, there's a rock part where you're going up, and it's, you know, we're big theme park people as well. And you go up and there's a different theme of rock, and there was a different theme going down, and I can almost feel it, you know, and trying to embody a roller coaster for a trail. And however that came about, I can kind of understand now, you know, why they would theme it that way. So I'm cool with it. I enjoy it. But what I said was weather could make that experience completely different, because we kind of crushed it, you know, kind of just went up it. And if it wasn't like something like where it was a John Muir lead up, where it was like a 7-mile lead up, that was brutal to me when it just doesn't go away. AT, it comes at you real hard, and then it gives you kind of a break. But it comes at you real hard, it punches you in the face. And I think, you know, that is more my style than the long, drawn-out journeys of just like switchback, but real high switchbacks that just wear you out. I like the gig where if we're gonna go up, let's climb 90 degrees and go up that thing. You know, I guess that means endurance. I guess we're talking about endurance, then that's maybe where I can fix it. But yeah, so babbling here in the rain, and just want to let you all know, like what I said just 2 days ago. I said this is, you know, roller coaster, we're crushing it. Add a little bit of different conditions, and it's a completely different hike. So let's see what the morning has in store for Rental Unicorn. We're going to concentrate in here, not slipping rocks. But I like to include everyone here also in times where I don't feel like turning the camera on, or in times where, look, I mean, you have to really keep a positive mental attitude, especially leaving a great hostel like that. We bonded at the end. Clearly, we didn't see Glenn yesterday, but we bonded at the end really hard, and it was hard to leave. You know, when you start talking food and you start talking culture, you know, and he's a chef, so it just hits a different nerve. So, let's see if I can get going here. Unicorn taking her steps, umbrella out. Let's see what the rest of the day has in store for Rental and Unicorn. We're gonna get wet. Let's do it. Another friendly salamander. Boom. Okay, so it is day 72. You guys can see I got this EV1 underneath the umbrella. So hey, Unicorn. Hi. I figured this would be fitting because I got the action cam out. Who do I have here?
Rainbow Warrior.
Rainbow Warrior. Listen, we're having a good time here. You have a YouTube channel. What's your channel, first of all?
My channel is The Joyful Warrior.
The Joyful Warrior. I tell you what. Okay, so anyway, I have you on here. We're talking about your channel. Is there any advice you'd like to give? Let's talk about aspiring kids out there and people in terms of adventuring and doing this, because you seem pretty darn adventurous. And maybe some folks out there that don't have a lot of any advice at all?
I think my best advice is not to go out of your comfort zone, but to just make your comfort zone like a little bit bigger. So baby steps all the way.
Baby steps all the way. I love it. We're gonna do it. I don't care if I get the lens all wet.
Are we doing a weepy?
Oh, well, yeah, we are. We're doing a happiest known time. Okay, happiest known time. Where's Uni? All right, we're living happiest known time. We'll catch our YouTube channel. It was cool to meet you. All right. This is considered one of the more dangerous crossings. Road crossings. Let's see what we can do. Let me wipe the camera off. But yeah, anyway, we're getting ready to do one of the more dangerous crossings right here. Unicorn is right there, planning out the map. You can see the cars going faster. Let me put this back on the chest. All right, let's move it. Let's move out. All right. Because everyone's on that right side anyway, because they're driving safely. They're not in the passing lane, which is the lane that we're closest to. See if I can fix the camera so everyone can get a better view. The dangerous part here isn't the cars. So everyone's like, oh, you might get hit by a car. The dangerous part is nails. Oh, I never showed everyone my hoka on one of the Dollar Tree runs when I was walking through grass. I felt it and I lifted my foot up, but it was too late. A nail went right through my hoka recovery slides, but a perfect circle, but it didn't reach my foot. So we gotta talk about that later. Woo! Okay. Making sure that the record is on. A unicorn behind me. Oh, here comes a big one. What an adventure. Look at that. You see that, what I had to do there? Because there's a sewer to my right. Just had to take that head on. Okay, where's the blaze? Where's the blaze? Okay, it looks like we are clear. This is clear right here. I'm gonna give everyone a view right now. I'm backpedaling. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get this truck to do it. No. Yeah, he did it. Let's do it. One more. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, so now we know why we're out here. Huh? We're just being silly. Happiest no time, baby. Happiest no time. Okay, that was a long clip. Thank you for coming along. We made it.
We made it.
All right, happiest no time right there. Boom. This is why hiking in the rain is difficult, as Unicorn was stating before. You can't really step. I mean, you can just go crush and forget it, but you try to miss the puddles, and it just takes a little bit more time to take your steps. So let's see if I can give you a view here of going up this roller coaster. How I was just saying yesterday how we were crushing it. I'm like, add an element of weather, whether it's even wind is, we don't talk about wind enough, man. Man, wind is, this year wind was, you know, a bug or two as well, right? The wind chill, and when we're on the Pacific Crest, when that wind comes, you can't even eat. Like you're trying to cowboy camp at some place, the wind comes, just wind disrupts. But right here, you can see when it's wet, it just makes things just a little bit more difficult. You can't step on the roots, right? Because the roots slip. And the rocks, some of them are slippery and some of them aren't, depending upon the rubber you have. There's the bottom of your sole, Vibram rubber. So, just talking about shoes with Unicorn in. I smashed my heels and my Hokas in. I've worn all kinds of shoes. Ultras, Hokas, but what I love about the Hoka shoe is I can smash my heel in it, and it's how I walk. Unicorn, she talks about all day comfort, you know, all day for her Ultras. You know, she wears Timps, and that's part of the challenge. If your feet are good, then the rain and everything else around it is all up in your brain. You know, feet, knees, ankles, hips, then it's just your outlook. I think that's what happened with me when I got frostbite. I was just fighting the mental battle of like, I can take this. Like, you know, not gonna quit. But the beautiful green, let's talk about that. It's popping again. The rain's feeding it. The sun will feed it. The green tunnel will be there for those ahead and those behind and those present. You know, that's the best gift, right? The present. So let's do it. Let's live in the present. Let's continue to move forward here in the rain. You just saw that little up on that roller coaster. We're about to head on out in a few miles. Just talking about some of the difficulties of picking the route on trail when it's raining. All right, let's do it. Again, what I really like about the Rainwalker SUL is I'm really enjoying this piece of gear. It's light enough where, you know, as you can see, I don't even have it clipped underneath here. And I can kind of manipulate everything right here. I can, you know, answer some comments on the vlog or work on my update or do some editing. And it's got this space here. And when it was 39 degrees and raining, and a lot of times in the last few weeks when we were hiking, it gets a little warmer. Like, I don't know. I'm certainly a believer in umbrellas, certainly a believer in one. This is like 5 ounces. And again, it's just sitting here, keeping everything dry. And I think it's a big morale boost. Only 5 ounces. Anyway, love it. We're going to continue northbound. Let's see what the day has, the rest of the morning has in store for Rental and Unicorn. We're making the best of it right here. This is what we're facing. That is a big rock, and we're headed that way. Okay, people, big rock, but does anyone else see like a mountain lion head? That's a mountain lion head right there. What do you think, Unicorn?
Yeah, like looking up to the right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I bet I'm not the only person that saw that. But it certainly does look like a cat. Let's compare my green gators, who aren't even that green anymore. Like, look at, it's so vibrant, these leaves. I always say the forest is so vibrantly green. I love it. So we took a little detour to Blackburn. There's the hiker cabin. Unicorn is walking towards it. I know the rain is getting the camera wet, but let's see how this turns out. We figured we'd do this instead of staying at the shelter. Just hike an extra 2 miles tomorrow into Harpers Ferry and give our tent a rest. I think that's what we're gonna try to do. Let's see if it's open inside. Wow, so it's really rainy. We're down here at Blackburn. So we kind of, instead of going to the other shelter, which is
About 3 miles.
which I have to hike like an extra 2 miles tomorrow going to Harpers Ferry. But as you can see here, this is, it's just a 4 beds, 1, 2, 2 bunks, bunk there, and boom, who do we have here right here? Daryl, right?
Yep.
Daryl, we're out here, it's cold. We just had Adam come up, the caretaker, give us 3 hot chocolates. And Daryl, you said you served the Navy for 10 years?
That's correct.
That is awesome. So we always give thanks to our veterans. Thank you very much for your service. We're probably going to be getting pizza and what else, Unicorn?
He's gonna make some brownies.
And some brownies as well.
Yeah.
So we're living happiest known time with Daryl here. And Daryl, you're doing a section right now? You're going southbound?
Yes.
That's awesome. So we're having a good time here with Daryl. We're going to spend a good time with him up here in the bunk. So far, it's just Unicorn and me and Daryl.
And we're gonna save some on the space. I think we're gonna both sleep down here.
Yeah, we're chilling out here. He's making us food and bringing it up, and he was kind of camera shy. He says maybe the wife will get on, but this is what I'm talking about on the AT. Just phenomenal people. It's definitely
And Hershey Kisses.
And Hershey Kisses. Let me focus in on my hot chocolate right here. I didn't even drink it yet. Sorry for the camera here, but
And we got some beans out of the Hyper.
yeah, we did. Some good hot chocolate that they brought us up here. This is just great. There's so many places on the AT that you can stop and see. I'm just kind of really blessed and really fortunate that we're this healthy, this far into the hike. We're reaching the halfway point. Really appreciate the day. Really blessed to be here. Thank you so much for all your support, watching us, leaving funny comments. We're just being goofy out here, but everyone, you know, when people ask, oh, is it dangerous out there? We meet friendly people out here. I mean, it's like anything else, but nah, I think the friendly people is more friendly people on the trail than maybe over there in that life. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can get some food. I'm gonna go see if we can get some more firewood here. Out there, I think he's gonna get us some dry wood. Adam, thank you so very much. Day 72, shorter miles, but still happiest known time. Peace. Could you believe we're getting a pizza in here? Really? Wow, that's happiest known time right there. Happiest known time pizza, Blackburn. Boom, day 72. Wow, so audience, boom, Chasing Blazes, Frizzle, here it is. You're all dropping comments. We bumped into each other. Where are we at now? Where is this place at?
Blackburn Trail Center.
Blackburn Trail Center.
Yes.
We bumped into Frizzle again. It's happiest known time. We're warming up. It's cold rain again, Frizzle.
Horrible.
Frizzle, could you get the rain gone? I don't know what to do.
I wish I could, believe me. I hiked today, I did the roller coaster, and it was freezing.
And let me tell
How
you
many
what.
miles did you do today?
20, I think it's about 23.
So you heard on the vlog yesterday, if you
Wow,
watched
yeah.
yesterday's episode, I said the roller coaster's not that hard, but it'd be a little bit different if there was cold rain. We did a little bit of it, and Frizzle did
We
all
only
of
did
it.
4 miles of it. She did the
all-
whole thing today in
Of
the
course,
rain.
that was a bad
No.
decision.
But we're in a good mood now because we're still
Yes.
around Frizzle and Chasing Blazes and that
Yeah.
wonderful. You brought it out. You had a lot of friends come over. We're gonna send friends over to your channel. We're having a good time collaborating. Frizzle, it's so happy to see you again. Hopefully we can
Same
continue
here.
to see you up the way.
I agree. I hope so too. You
All right.
guys are awesome.
Awesome. Happiest known time.
Woo!
Alright, so this is a bag. Look how thick this candy is. Look how much candy Adam just brought out. Again, brownies. Look at this. This is.
Unicorns
I'm sorry I'm
in
shining
a
the
happy
light, but
place.
it's dark. Look at this. Look at this. You gotta look at the depth.
Look,
This
this is
is-
a full. This is 2 full
You know what?
size.
You know, we
these
left
are,
early for
these
the-
are full size.
Listen, we left early for the Appalachian.
Adam, wow.
Oh, sorry about that. We left early for the Appalachian Trail this year, you know, in February, so we didn't get a lot of trail magic. You know,
This is full blown trail
this is
magic.
full-blown trail magic.
Man, that was a good one too. It was one shot.
Okay. Okay. Boom. Day 72. I tell you what, it's kind of funny because this is the second time we had to do this. I switched the numbers on the hat the wrong way, and we went through the outro, and I had to do it all over. So let's see if we can do it just as good. Okay, boom. Day 72 miles.
We did 8 miles to get here today. Not too many today.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, Glenn at the hostel. Glenn, he
Really?
kicked butt.
Really funny dude.
Yeah, he did.
Really funny dude.
We're definitely going to be coming back there, and we're going to have a cook-off.
Yes.
He was talking about some good stuff. He was talking about some stuff that my mom made.
some good Vietnamese food.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
I can cook some good Vietnamese
Yes, he
food.
was. And Adam, we're at Blackburn.
Blackburn Center, Trail
Blackburn
Center.
Adam, did you see all the love?
Oh my gosh, he kept bringing more and more love out. First he brought out hot chocolates with a Hershey Kiss, and then he brought out pizza, and then he brought out fresh baked warm brownies, and then he brought out a whole trick-or-treat bucket of candy, chocolates, full-size bars, mini pieces.
And you know
lots
what?
of candy.
That rain, I tell you what. And he also brought out Frizzle, Chasing Blazes.
And Frizzle
And-
showed up.
And Frizzle knew that we were talking about it, like, you know, it's like almost May. Came out here in February. Came here trying to be a beast, wearing my shorts. 19-degree weather, -10 wind chill, Roan Mountain, going up bulbs. You know what I mean? Trying to just, it's almost May and there's cold rain, so like me and Frizzle were like, we're kind of, in a way, sick of it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
Kind of done with it.
kind of done with it. Like, we did it and now we're gone.
Rain's okay.
The rain's okay. You know, the cold's
Cold
okay.
rain's hard.
Cold rain's tough, especially with that wind.
Especially when it's windy.
Yeah, I just gave you that shot right before when Unicorn was talking to show you the wind. That wind changes everything. But so Frizzle, away with the cold drizzle. That's what it was about. We're gonna do our little dance. Frizzle, away with the cold drizzle. No more cold drizzle.
No.
You know what I mean? So we were talking a little bit. It's a funny little rhyme, but it makes sense. We're gonna do our little dance, and we're gonna dance so that thru hikers of 2023 can just let go of this cold, wet, windy rain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's devastating when you're on top of the ridges. It is chilly. It gets down
Yeah.
there in your spine, and
It does.
it's a tough thing. So we're very fortunate here. Adam just gave us all this food, all this warmth. We have a hot, warm fire inside. That's why we're out. We're cooling down because it's very warm inside.
It's just very warm in there.
Totally warm. And you know what? It is day 72. Not like I don't know why I put a 3 up there. I just thought it was the end of the day. I forgot to do the outro.
Didn't do the outro yet.
So this is the first time we did a second outro. Hopefully we did a good job this time and covered all the grounds. Oh, we're headed to Harpers Ferry tomorrow, right? So that's why we kind of stopped and kind of took the detour because of the wet, cold rain. So we're going to get ready to hit the trail tomorrow, get some of our resupply done, and catch everyone on the other side tomorrow. For love and life, this is definitely happiest known.